Black Music Month. Brian Dawson, Rockstar Radio. Nephew is in the building right now. Let everybody know.
What's going on,
Actually
man?
on the radio / podcast with me right now.
What's going on, man? It's Toosii here. It's Toosii here, man. What's going on?
Mr. Raleigh in the building.
For sure. Yes, sir. Yes,
I got my radio sister to help me out with this interview.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's RoyalTea, Big T, not the little one.
The little one, don't play with her.
Okay, period.
For sure.
Let's get right into it, man. I started when I first saw you talking about family, talking about like some of the things you was doing, like in terms of project graduation, the hustle that you've been putting in. How's life, man? What's going on with you right now?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Just trying to finish up this album, the Jaded album. We've been working on this album for about a year now, so I really been locked in. Last year was a big year for me, with everything we had going on with the favorite song and all of that. We did 5 tours last year, so I really just been taking that time to try to finish up this album.
Right. So it was hard to make new music while you were just that busy.
While I was that busy, yeah, man. And I guess it's because it's a difference between having big records and then having a hit, and with having a hit, it's so many things that get thrown at you. So your schedule never opened up. So I ain't have the time to really sit and like process the music. I was recording, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I had to take these last 2 months to really just lock in on the music.
Speaking of hits, so I tried to get the videos to you, but did you see the videos I was posting like on our school?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We will play the song, and it's cool because I was using your song to prove to the kids how this is the same energy they need to put into their grade.
Most definitely.
The teachers were amazed. I don't know if anybody, I'm going to repost some of them, but like every
I reposted a few of them too. Yep.
They were singing his song like from their soul, man. And I remember getting a call from Flip. You knew you had a hit.
Yeah.
How has that song changed your life?
Man, it's a blessing because I don't know. It really opened my eyes up to the business side of things, and outside of the business side, just to how far things actually can really go. You get what I'm saying? Like before, it was like we was just kids, in this apartment in this little crib making music. Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I came up here, it was me and a bunch of my friends, Yeah, I mean, now it's only a few of us, some around doing other things, some still pushing the business, pushing the other side of things that we need. But it just opened up my eyes to how big things really could be. So, yeah.
Also, favorite song went 4 times platinum.
Yeah, probably 5 now.
Yeah, which is crazy. And then your last album went gold.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you say, how's that changed the way you see yourself as an artist now?
Man, I'm starting to look at myself as a brand now.
Okay.
I took the artist side out of it and really just I look at myself as a brand now. So with everything we do, it's got to be iconic. It got to be what they say. So I was talking to some of the guys on my team, and I was telling some of the guys on my team, I'm like, the biggest artist in the world is always the artist or the pop stars that you could dress up as for Halloween.
Right.
And if you know Toosii back in the day, King Toosii, I used to wear the scarves around my head. I was known for the guy with the turban. And I'm like, we got to get back into the brand side of things. What can we do to make people be like, oh, that's the guy who does, even if you don't know my name, that's the guy that wear the such and such or wear the. So I'm looking at everything as a brand now. That's kind of where like seeing how big this took me.
So let's talk about the new project, because a lot of people think as an artist, we got to explain to them where you are in this process.
Right.
They just think y'all just got music sitting around, you just show it out, and it's a whole process.
Right.
So where are you? I mean, how many songs have you gotten done? Is the first single ready? Just explain to everybody where you are in the process of this.
That's the hard part about it. I'm kind of like a go with the flow kind of person. Like I give the fans what they ask for. Like I gave the people favorite song. The only reason I released favorite song is because how big they made it before it came out. So I'm always that artist that's like, all right, if y'all gonna make a song big before it come out, I know this is the single that we gotta lead with. So favorite song before it even came out, we probably had like 20,000 creations on TikTok to it. So I'm like, all right, bet, like they want this song bad. We gotta give it to the people. It was to a point where it was doing like, at first it was doing like before it came out, it was doing like 1,500 creations a day, which for TikTok, that's decent.
Right.
So it got to where it needed to be. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm sitting on songs, but we don't know what the next single is.
So you got enough music to put out an album, but
I got enough music to put out 4 or 5 albums.
Right, but you're still making new
Still
songs.
creating.
That's
every day. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to record.
So what's the timeline? Do you know a drop date, or is this?
Yeah, I know a drop date.
They can't really
Can't get it out of me right now, though.
Because I saw on your story, like you had said, you know, I would have even more plaques than this if I really dropped my.
If I already
music.
dropped as much.
Like, what do you think holds you back?
Oh, you
Well,
watch
not hold
it.
you back,
Nah,
but
for
you
sure.
know, I mean,
You watch it for sure.
I see. But you know what what do you think holds you back from like dropping? Is it because you want to make sure that it's matching the climate and that you're really like doing what your fans are asking for, or?
I mean, I'm a brand now, so like being that, I mean, I've always been a brand, but being that I look at myself as a brand now, I gotta lock all the way into character mode.
Okay.
You know? So like, it's certain steps that gotta be taken. Like I might like it get as deep as wanting my hair to be a little bit longer.
Oh,
Like
snap.
now I get deep, like get as deep as wanting my hair to be a little bit longer.
Okay.
Only wearing my hair one certain type of way.
Speaking of that, you know, I'm
For sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I see it.
But
I see it.
I would have had him in for you today.
Sure.
but- Okay.
Come on, I see him.
Got
Come
some
on.
hang time.
I see him. Yeah, you see, I see him back there.
Yeah.
See, you got the good stuff though. See, this back, man. I will lie. I'm nappy. You hear me? I'm nappy of it. But listen, they say it's curly. I mean, they like to say it's
Right,
curly,
right.
but
That's the
nah,
best hair for real.
nah, for sure.
Black
Nah.
Music Month, man, royalty, Brian Dawson. We would, I mean, you know what's dope about you? Like, we feel like you're our own.
No,
for
for
sure.
real. Like you like a cousin. or
Right? To
something.
watch you ascend. And I'm going to say this because, I mean, I'm probably going to, you know, him and Flip going to get mad at me. But I did but Thanksgiving turkey.
Mhm.
Flip called me up. Yo, B, I need to send you something from us.
For sure.
Man, he stayed in the community. Then you did your own. So he was doing his own.
Oh,
and
yeah,
still
for
funded
sure.
ours.
Can I also add to that my sister, she's 12 years old, huge Toosii fan, like huge Toosii fan. And that day I seen the flyer. I was still in Charlotte at the time, and I hit my mom up and I was like, look, this where Toosii gonna be at.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
please pull up. And you took a picture with my sister, and that
sure,
made her
for sure.
week, her year, everything.
Man,
So
My biggest thing is I want the people to know like I come from like a family orientated family.
for sure.
My mom, that's my heart. My brothers, my sisters won't play. Like, so when I look at the city, this my family. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I want people to know, like, even to the artists that's coming out of here, I want y'all to know, like, you could do it. Just think bigger than the city, but don't forget about the city. You get what I'm saying? Because it's kids that look up to me just like they might look up to you, and it's a kid that's looking up to me like I'm a be where you at one day. You know, so I always try to keep that in mind, like, you know, reach back as much as I can. Like, I love the city. I mean, it's where I'm raised. So
All right, Toos, we're going to put you on the hot seat. No more games. Tired of being nice with you.
Yep.
That seat hot. Now, you know, of course, you already got your
yeah,
real
for
estate on the
sure,
wall.
for sure.
Everybody in here,
Yeah,
from Cardi B, everybody is on this hot seat.
everybody.
It's hot now.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to give you 2 choices. You got to pick one.
All right.
It don't mean that you don't like the other.
Yeah,
Let's
Okay.
totally clear that up.
I bet.
So I want you to feel. It ain't no pressure. Just mean you got to pick the first thing that comes
I'm
to
an
mind.
honest person.
Okay.
So
All right, so we're going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
I get a couple in, you get a couple in. Let's just go. Or we just rapid fire with them, okay?
All right, cool.
All right,
cool.
tall or short?
Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm 24.
I'm
I'm 24.
What
I
in
feel
the
you.
world?
I feel you.
How you gonna
I'm
ask me
sorry.
to be in a hot seat and then get?
Okay,
Come
okay,
on, man.
Okay.
LeBron.
Let me see. Panthers or Hornets?
I gotta go. I gotta go. They both trash. They both trash. Now you
Dang.
asked for honest
you.
opinions.
Right.
Honesty.
Now, but I gotta go Panthers because I don't lie, the Hornets don't be showing no love.
Football
Like,
or basketball?
football.
Okay. Hey,
Drum or flats?
Flats.
Flats.
For sure.
pancakes or waffles, man?
Pancakes.
Okay.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce. Now Riri at
No,
five.
yeah, but Beyonce is.
You got to go B.
Okay.
Come on.
Kendrick
Or Drake? Drake.
Who won
Drake.
the battle?
Kendrick.
Tell me why.
I won't lie, like the Not Like Us was ridiculous. Now I think the Not Like Us was kind of like what did it for me.
Right.
Cause he brought the beef to Cali.
Right.
You feel me? And I don't know. I just feel like that was what separated everything. It's like when he really made Cali stand with him.
Right.
Like, he really made Cali stick with who Kendrick is. And when you could dictate a state, like, you got it.
You got it.
So no, it's funny. I don't think it was a winner, and I'm not trying to be
both
super
was great.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and I respect what you're saying too.
For sure.
I thought you're right. I think Kendrick had the bigger record. I
Sure.
thought Drake's quality of records was a little bit
It was definitely better.
right.
The quality was better.
Okay.
But the Not Like Us was ridiculous. Now listen, if you see this, Drake, you feel me? Don't feel no way.
We still want the future.
We
The future, though.
we
You can
still
still jump
need
on the
that
record
future,
with
for
us.
sure. We still need that future. You know what I mean? But I'm honest.
All right. Would you rather produce a whole album with Pharrell or have a feature with Jay-Z?
Produce a whole, that's like asking dinner with Jay-Z or
It's like,
I got to
nah.
go for real.
Okay.
For sure. That's because that opened up a whole different world of like the fashion industry. I mean, he got connections so do Jay.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, just more so like younger group. I go with for real.
You're not in Raleigh. Give me another city that you like to hang out in.
In North Carolina? Or anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona,
Ooh.
Vegas, Nashville. I would live in Nashville. Nashville is like Raleigh, but a little bit better. You know, so yeah, probably Nashville. I like Nashville.
Right. I thought you was gonna go with.
Oh.
Where, Atlanta or something like that?
Yeah, I
But
thought it was going to
that's
be
dope.
like California maybe or...
I don't. I ain't too busy. I don't like busy stuff.
Okay.
Phoenix is more like Phoenix got resort hotels, like stuff like that. Nashville is like I say, like Raleigh, but a little bit better. Like they got the football team actually in, like the Tennessee Titans is actually in Nashville. They got the hockey team, the Predators up there.
I ain't even know all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would live in Nashville.
So you got to make a hit now, and you got to pick an artist that you've never worked with.
Right.
Who's gonna be on that feature?
If I had to pick an artist I've never worked
Dead or alive?
if I had to pick an artist to do a record with right now and just, it would be Billie Eilish.
Oh,
Yeah, it would be Billie Eilish.
wait a minute. You're going to have to explain it. Why Billie? Why Billie?
It would be like, it's gonna be people y'all would never think. Like I would do like Billie Eilish, Adele. Who else? What's another person? But like the reason I say these people is because it just opened up a different world. Like I'm always thinking strategic,
No, for sure.
and Billie Eilish like one of my favorite people, like one of my favorite.
Have y'all met?
Artists? We had got awarded the same day for we was at some awards together. We got awarded the same day. And she was in the same room as me. I'm talking about literally probably like as far as you went.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man, I was about to pee on myself. I couldn't even speak to her. I won't lie. Like they had to, like my people had to tell me like just breathe. I was tripping. I don't lie. I love that girl. I'll pass out.
Tell us, short version, but important. How did you get your deal? What got you on? We got a lot of artists that's listening.
Yeah.
They want to know what got you on.
Like, all right, so you mean what got me like?
Yeah, I'm sure it was a phase, not like one day
Yeah.
the light switch came on. But when did you get on to you? Like what move did you make or person did you meet?
I'm gonna tell you what I felt like was the switch for everything in my career. I was in high school at the time because when things really started rolling for me, I was just turning like 18 years old. I'm 24 now. I was in high school at the time. For the kids that's out there staying in school.
What high school?
I was going to Central Wake because I went from, the thing was, I wasn't the best in school, bro. I don't lie. I was getting kicked out. I got kicked out of almost every school I was going to. I got kicked out of, man, I know.
Susie, what was you doing? Wait a minute.
I was fighting.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
lie. I got short. I'm 5'7".
All right.
You hear me?
All right.
5'8" on a good day.
Fair enough.
But I won't lie. I got little people syndrome. So like I used to feel like people used to play with me because I was a little short. You feel me? So I used to be getting into fights. I used to go to Sanderson. I got kicked out of Sanderson High School for getting into a fight. Got sent to Roseville High School. Got into a fight with like the whole football team. The first day I got there. So then things start getting a little better. I start playing football for Roseville, whatever the case may be. got sent over to a school called Central Wake. That's like an online school, but it's also like a what you call like the
Alternative school.
it's an alternative
Yeah.
school. I was going to an alternative school. I'm like, I can't do this. Like school ain't really like, So what had happened was I got a call from my homeboy one day. His name Speaker Bangers. He is a producer.
Okay.
I got a call from him saying like, I'm about to go to LA, meet with this label exec, whatever the case may be. So I lied to my teacher, and I'm like, because they knew I was making music at the time. I was popular at this time on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I got a record deal in LA. I got to go up there, man. If you could just excuse my work, I'll do it when I get back. Like, and they thinking like, all right, this kid's about to be a star, because the social media was, you would have thought it was already there. Yeah, so I'm like, man, I gotta go. I got a record deal. Whole time the deal wasn't even for me. So I done found a way to make my mom and my principal like put them on the same page. My mom gave me like $500. It was all I had. I flew to LA, and I ended up meeting the label exec. He was an A&R at the time. His name Jeffrey B. Vaughn. He ended up becoming the president of Capitol Records, and I was the first artist he signed.
Crazy.
So no, I wasn't cutting you off, but I don't want to keep you. I know you got things to do, but I want to end it like on this note. What's dope about your story is you're using names, as kids that's listening, that they can relate to some of
For sure.
schools, the locations.
You got to.
You're giving them inspiration that they can get out. So let's talk to them on this last question and give them some advice. Artists that's trying to, and I know the game forever changes, so your path ain't going to be their path, but give the starving young artists some advice on what they need to be doing right now.
Man, the biggest thing the best advice I ever got, and I use it till this day, but I feel like the best advice I ever got was from Young Thug, Free Thug. He told me, he said, it's nothing in this world that you're going to do that somebody already haven't did. Somebody in the past already did it. What it's about is taking it and creating it into your own. So with anything that you see in life, look at it as inspiration. With anything you go through, with anything you've been through, with the ups, the downs, look at it all as inspiration and think about the good that you could take from it. So I say to anybody that's out there, just take the good out of everything.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I'm so proud of you. You're just doing good stuff, man. Like I started the interview talking about this story. Like they when they gave me that money, royalty, like it was not to be told. Like I'm just saying, like they didn't do it and like put Toosii. Matter of fact, I asked for a promo picture.
Yeah.
Man, we don't need that.
We good.
We see what you're doing. Man, you representing us. We got you back, man.
Sure.
This is a home for you, man. Come through.
Respect.
Tell you want, you can do my show.
For sure. And if you need it again, I mean, we'll sell it again, most stuff.
Toosii, you know what it is.